holiday season is upon us, Chamber members. I'm your host, Ashley Jones, Communications Director here at the Calhoun County Area Chamber and Visitor Center. Thank you for joining me for the Chamber's official podcast, where I'll be bringing you news you can use for your organization, Chamber event info and updates, as well as a local guest sharing what they do best to help connect you to our community. We've got updates from the U.S. Chamber of Commerce, as well as the Chamber's Shop Small, Cheer Big campaign this holiday season. Be sure to stay until the end for my interview with Jess Nelson with AOD Federal Credit Union and the Chamber's Small Business Committee to hear more about supporting our small businesses for your holiday shopping and beyond. Inflation, uncertainty, and the need for qualified workers are top of mind for small business owners. Most small business owners fear that owning and running a business is beyond the average American's reach. However, Main Street employers remain optimistic about the trajectory of their own businesses. For small business importers, tariffs are having a real and devastating impact as uncertainty, rising costs, and cancellations are hitting home. The U.S. Chamber of Commerce's top takeaways include 41% of small business owners plan on adding jobs this year, 39% plan on maintaining current staff levels, and 12% plan on cutting jobs. Of those surveyed, 54% of small business owners want the government to focus on inflation, 40% want more policy certainty, 40% want help offering benefits, and 35% want the government to focus on access to capital. Finding and keeping good employees, inflation, and tariffs all ranked highest at about 17% as the top challenge facing small employers, followed by affordability of benefits at 15%, customer demand at 10%, and red tape at 4%. To round out this year, the Chamber will be having a few networking events to help you build those important business relationships before the holidays. Lunch and Leads will be Wednesday, November 12th at 12 p.m. at Mellow Mushroom in Oxford, sponsored by Alitrust. Coffee with the Chamber will be on Friday, November 14th from 8:30 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. at Called Coffee in Anniston. Business After Hours and our elected officials reception will be on Tuesday, November 18th from 4:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. at the Berman Museum in Anniston, sponsored by the Chamber's Public Affairs Committee. And Chamber Breakfast will be on Thursday, December 4th from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. at Fiddler's Green in Jacksonville, and it'll be all decorated for the holidays, so you definitely don't want to miss it. For more information on our upcoming events this fall, please visit our event calendar at calhounchamber.com. And without further ado, please join me in welcoming today's guest, Jess Nelson. Thank you for joining me today again. And for our audience, tell us about yourself. What are some of your hobbies, your community involvement? What's it like being an AOD, all that good stuff?
Well, I'll start with AOD because I do love being here. So I'm an assistant branch manager at the Oxford location. I started in February this year and I've really enjoyed it. I love connecting with the community, and that's something that AOD is really involved in is, with the community. And then I'm also in LCC this year. I actually graduate tomorrow.
Yay! I can't believe it's already here, right?
I know. I can't either. I thought at the beginning of this, this is going to feel like it lasts forever. Yeah. Here we are, graduating. But some of my hobbies, I love spending time with my husband. My husband is my best friend in the whole wide world. So anytime I'm with him, I'm pretty happy. But I also do a little bit of photography on the side, and then I have my videography company. So I do film weddings, and I spend time with family, and we have our 2 dogs, and those are our children. So I guess that's a little bit about me.
We have a lot in common. My husband's my best friend. I hear you. He's who I spend most of my time with. I get you.
Absolutely.
I feel like in our roles at where we work, we are in the community so much. So that's where I get a lot of my social time. I have friends I've made through the chamber, but also my coworkers and our chamber members. So I feel like on the weekends, are you also just kind of I just need to be still and quiet at home?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Yeah. And then, we have church on Sunday. So
right.
I have to be there very early. I have to be there at 8 a.m. because I'm on the praise and worship team, which I don't know if you can tell. I'm actually struggling this morning with my voice. So yeah.
I had to raise the roof on Sunday. It's okay. I get it.
Yeah, the roof was raised on Sunday.
Good deal. So, we're here to talk today about the Shop Small, Cheer Big campaign. And I think some folks have probably heard about shopping small or shopping local just in the community in general.
Yeah.
But they might not know that this is something the chamber, and really it's kind of a countrywide thing that happens every year,
Hmm.
trying to encourage our communities to support our small businesses. Because I think some folks forget that who's sponsoring your like little league teams or your kids dance recitals, who's really encouraging your kids to really go out and become the thing that they want to be.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's our small businesses that often sponsor their endeavors, right?
Absolutely.
How
Yes.
can we kind of give back? And I think that's kind of the core of the Shop Small campaign. But
Mhm.
maybe what the chamber has going on, since you're on our small business community, if you want to talk about that a little bit.
So, the idea behind the Shop Small, Cheer Big campaign is all about encouraging our community to support local small businesses during the holiday season. We're making it fun with a bingo style challenge so people can explore local shops, try new businesses, and celebrate everything our small business owners bring to Calhoun County.
Mhm. Well, and there's so many different ways to support, I think, too. So with the bingo card is cool because there's a couple different options as far as like what types of small businesses to visit and some of our downtown areas of each of our different cities in Calhoun County.
Yes.
Um,
And there's a big presence on social media. So I
hmm.
love that we are instilling the social media a part of it so that, I mean, we all know referrals are the biggest way to get a business going. And social media is a great way to get referral because people all the time are on there looking, I'm in search of this.
Yeah.
And these people are in the comments recommending these local businesses. I'm one of them. I'll recommend a local business. And I think my connection with the chamber helps a lot in being able to recommend our businesses.
Yeah, because and you're in a unique position where you get to like to meet the small business owners and build that personal connection too. So it's
Mhm.
not just like a name you saw on social. It's like, no, like I know this person and I'm
Yeah.
invested in their success because I know them and I care about them, right?
Absolutely. Whether it's literally meeting them at the very beginning of creating their business or somebody who's already established, it's so cool to see how different businesses evolve. And once I hear of a new business, I'm like, I have to support them.
Mhm. And it's not just retail folks too. I think I want them to realize too with the Shop Small campaign is we do have restaurants that offer gift cards.
Hmm.
It's not just about like our retail sales, which are always great,
Hmm.
but I do want to encourage them to like think outside the box.
Yes.
And
Yes.
if there's a place you like to shop, maybe just stop by and chat and be like, hey, what can I do? Or like, I have a friend that loves this certain thing that you do. Do you offer a gift card? Or like, what can
Mhm.
I do to help support them, but also do some of your holiday shopping as well? Or just a little thing for
Yes.
somebody, it doesn't have to be like a whole big to do. I don't want to stress people out because I recognize that the holidays are going to be a little tight for many
Oh,
folks.
yeah.
So what
I think.
small part can we do? Even if it's just shouting out folks on social media too, like you said.
Mhm. Yes, of course. I think that's amazing. And one thing I've seen that's for me, and I'll speak personally, is if I go to shop somewhere and they have like a loyalty card, that
Mm.
keeps me coming back because it's almost like a game. Like I
Yeah.
want to fill up my loyalty card so I can get the discount or the free item. And then I keep coming back because I mean it's a loyalty card and I do stay loyal to those places. So I think that's a great way too to get people to come in and not only come in but come back.
Yes, for sure. And I want to highlight too for our small business owners that are listening, uh, really encouraging your folks that are the front of staff or like your hostesses, whoever's really engaging with your customers one on one, to brush up on some of those customer service skills too. Because I think I know that everything is hard and some days can be really daunting, but like even just a smile or a good morning can really change anybody's day.
Absolutely.
And
I
if they
will.
do it enough, I think it makes them feel better too. So just,
I will die on that hill.
yeah.
I'm right there with you because you never know. And then even if that person didn't purchase anything that day, they're going to go and say, well, they were really nice to me.
Right.
And again, that's a referral, or you're going to go back at a time that you can purchase something, or, if you saw something that you liked and you want to go back. Customer service is a big deal, and that's something here at AOD. It's member service here, and we take it so very seriously because sometimes when you walk into places, it can be intimidating, especially like a financial institution. That can seem intimidating sometimes. And I never want anyone to feel that way. And it can feel that way in a retail store. So just simply having that hospitality and welcoming environment can absolutely change the dynamic for anybody's visit.
Yeah, and I feel like even if you don't know what to say, it's how you say it too. If if you just walk up and you're like, "Hey, good morning," you can just be really soft and just like be the chill that you need in that moment.
Absolutely. I agree.
So we talked a little bit about the Shop Small campaign, but we did name it Shop Small, Cheer Big this year. So can you elaborate a little bit about where we kind of got that from?
Yeah. This year's theme, Shop Small, Cheer Big, says it all. It's about more than just shopping local. It's about spreading cheer throughout the community. Every time someone supports a small business, it creates a bigger impact, helping our local economy and keeping the holiday spirit alive.
Yeah, and I think I want to encourage folks to, with the holiday season, it's not the only time we should support small businesses. And this is my hill. It's just like, if there's a shop that you love that's local, please do your best to go there throughout the year because that's how they stay around. I feel like it's real easy to just assume that something will be there forever because it may have already been there forever.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
But some of our local small business institutions, are closing or they have closed. And it's disheartening to see because it's a place that you've loved to go for many made memories with friends.
It will make me so sad to see a business close, especially if it's one that I have supported very well. And it breaks my heart because it is sad. It is sad to see it. And whether it be because they are retiring or for whatever reason, it's always sad, in my opinion, to see a small business close.
So this is our message. Please shop local all year.
Oh, yeah.
Especially when you're thinking about gifts for your loved ones.
Yes, there's birthdays, and then of course, there's the holidays, but birthdays, Valentine's Day, there's other holidays too in there. All year, shop.
Yeah, or just a little like, hey, I know my friend's really been struggling, so I just want to go send some flowers to her at work. Or, I feel like I've done that before in the past when I've lived long distance further away from some of my close friends, and it's like I know I'm not going to be there for their birthday. So what I can do is I've actually called other chambers where my friends lived and been like, hey, it's my aunt's birthday. I did this last year. I was like, I'm really looking for a good florist that's a small business. Like who can I call? And the chamber hooked me up. I didn't know this woman from anybody, but she was so sweet. And they got delivered, and so something else.
I love that. I love that you use the chamber.
Yeah.
And I think that's something more people could realize is that we have this resource. Let's use it. Let's use this resource because they are the voice for the local businesses.
And they'll know better locally too. I think anybody can just Google something and read reviews, but it's like, I want to hear from the people that live there. Like, okay, where's like the real tea? Where's the good place to go that like Yelp or whatever it might not tell me about? It's just like, oh yeah, we love this place. And I'm like, thank you.
Yes. And I've even had you guys reach back out and just follow up with me. Like, hey, like how'd it go? Did you get hooked up? Are you good?
Yeah.
So that for me was amazing too.
Well, we've always got recommendations for sure for our chamber members. And I think we see people more from out of town than folks realize because we do have the Freedom Riders passport stamp. Yeah. So I've had folks from other countries since working at the chamber that have come specifically to Calhoun County just to check out our Freedom Riders National Monuments here.
That's amazing.
And getting to highlight our local folks because they're chamber members and be like, hey, I know this person. This is a great place to eat. What kind of food do you like? Okay, they've got this, this, and this. Sure to ask for this thing because so it's, it's just like, yeah, you want to get the best experience possible. And who's going to know better than the local?
Right. The locals know it all.
So as far as shopping locally, do you have any tips for small businesses that maybe haven't taken advantage of the Shop Small campaign in the past that maybe want to hop on it this year?
Yeah. I think you should make your business a must visit this holiday season, whether it's creating festive displays, hosting fun activities, or offering special promotions to get people in the door. The goal is to make your business a destination where people want to come, shop, and celebrate local.
Yeah, I love a good window display because it catches your attention. Even if you're driving by, you're just like, whoa,
Yes.
check that
Yes.
out.
So downtown Anniston, I have seen a couple of businesses that have decorated the front of their stores. And these businesses are doing a community events and they're getting people in. They're doing something very different. And I think that is what is going to attract so many people is because they did think outside of the box.
I have noticed a trend this year of more businesses getting engaged with like trunk or treats for Halloween.
Yeah.
So I think I feel like being creative seems really overwhelming to folks that it might not come naturally to them.
Hmm.
And as someone that is creative, I recognize that, but also there are tools out there to help you too,
Oh, yeah.
especially now as technology has grown so much. But I'll tell you, I'm still a firm believer in Pinterest.
Pinterest is great. And then sometimes you can use Pinterest and those other tools
Yeah.
together, and then you create something that's really magical.
And really, I want to showcase too, do something that's special for you and your business too. Because I feel like everybody thinks Christmas, you're just going to think trees and ornaments and window dressings and all this stuff. And it's like, no, like do something funny for your business. Like, I think one cute little thing I see on the highways and the interstates, you'll see truckers that don't have a load, but they have a Tonka truck that they've like
Yeah.
strapped down. Like it's so
Yes.
silly, but it gets your attention. And it's like, what's something cool and unique to your business that you can kind of tie in maybe
Yes.
to Christmas or at least to get some attention, you know?
Mhm. And I love that too because you just driving down the road, just paying attention, living life, doing anything, going a route you always go, and then you see something so simple.
Yeah.
And you think about that, and you probably told somebody you saw that because it was outside of the box.
Yeah. Not to advocate for being on your phone while you're driving, because that is absolutely against the law in Alabama now. But
Yes.
if you have a passenger that could grab a picture of it, I mean, stuff like that's what goes viral. That's what happened with Heflin this year with the toilet paper. I mean, it's been on national news, and it's like, whoever thought that rolling houses for Halloween or homecoming
Right.
or whatever, would get some attention. But I think it does show folks are liking small towns, and we
They are.
we have fun in small towns. I know people
We
in the city
do.
don't believe it, but we have a good time.
We do. We have a good time. We're close knit. We do think we help each other out when we go through things. I love a small town.
Well, Calhoun County's got some good ones, I have to say.
Oh yeah, for
Right
sure.
on Calhoun County. Well, Jess, is there anything else you'd like to say just to the community in general about shopping small or maybe to our small businesses, just to sign off with?
Of course, I want everyone to shop small, cheer big this year, participate, visit your local businesses because your local businesses are what is keeping your town alive. And we want to support those because to see them close or to not support them, or when you see them close and you never even supported them, you have the chance now. Now is the chance. Now is the time. Utilize your tools and your resources. Use your local chamber because Calhoun County is the best. But I think that's all I would really have to say is, visit the businesses, show your love and support.
And we will have our bingo card available. We're actually kicking off November 17th. So if you want to take part in our Shop Small Cheer Big campaign here at the Chamber, we will have that bingo card on our website and on our social media. It should be on Facebook and Instagram and maybe LinkedIn, a couple different places. But yeah, I hope you guys take part. And again, thank you, Jess, for joining me this morning.
Thank you for having me. I very much appreciate it.
Yes. So get out there and shop small and cheer big.
Yes.
That's it for this week's episode of the In Tune with Calhoun podcast. Again, I'm your host, Ashley Jones at the Calhoun County Area Chamber Visitor Center. If you're not already, be sure to follow us on social media with the links in the description. If you have any questions, just give me an email at ashleyj@calhounchamber.com. Be sure to subscribe to the podcast through Spotify or Apple Podcasts, or even directly at acast.com. That's acast.com. From all of us here at the Chamber, we want to wish you a happy Thanksgiving, and we will see you next month on the December episode of the In Tune with Calhoun podcast.